If I had to go back and do it all again, teaching 9 different preps, bouncing between brand new classes, and prepping half my summer away, I can tell you what I'd never do again and what I absolutely would. Because I used to think June was my time to get ahead, but what I really needed was a way to reset without burning out before school even started. Welcome to the Secondary Teacher Podcast, the podcast for middle and high school teachers juggling multiple preps to get the strategies to reduce overwhelm so that you don't have to choose between being an effective teacher and prioritizing important relationships. I'm your host, Kristen Masick, a 10-year high school engineering teacher, former middle school assistant principal, and teacher coach. Every week, we will discuss strategies, systems, and time-saving tips to help you not only survive but thrive as a multiple prep teacher. Let me tell you what June used to look like for me. I'd print out the standards for every class I was assigned, make a giant to-do list, and tell myself, this year I'll get ahead. Every summer, I found myself deep in projects that didn't actually move the needle. One year, I created full-blown workbooks for my robotics students just to help them organize bell ringer responses and notes. I spent hours designing them. I even brought home a comb binder to bind them all together by hand. And by week 2 of school, they were collecting dust. I also remember mentors telling me, just plan one unit. Don't worry about the whole year, which is good advice. Unless you're a multi-prep teacher, hearing it from someone who only teaches 10th grade ELA 5 times a day. I didn't have one prep to map. I had 5, and I didn't need just one unit. I needed a strategy that worked across all of them, something I could build on without feeling like I had to start from scratch every August. That's what this episode is about. What I wish every multi-prep teacher would do in June, not to hustle, but to lay a foundation for a school year that feels doable. Okay, so here are 5 things I wish every multi-prep teacher would do in June. Number 1, decide your enough window. Block off at least 2 weeks where you do 0 schoolwork. For me, it was June 1st through the 15th. No curriculum, no Canva, no PD, just rest. Because if you don't give your brain real space to reset, you end up faking rest all summer and crawling into August already depleted. The second thing, capture your real life pacing. You don't need to plan next year's units. You just need to write down what actually worked this year. Take 20 minutes and ask, which units always felt rushed? Which projects landed well or which fell flat? And what do I want to keep? What do I never want to do again? This is the kind of clarity you won't have in August. But it only takes one short session now to give yourself a huge head start later. The third thing, create a start here folder for each prep. I used to think I had to color code and label every resource. Nope. Now, I just make one digital folder per class. I dump in any notes from last year, any ideas I might want to revisit, anything I know I'll forget by August. It's like having breadcrumbs for future me, not fancy, just less friction. Number 4, choose one problem to simplify. Every prep has its pain point. Maybe your warm-ups were always last minute. Maybe grading got out of control. Maybe pacing felt impossible. Pick one, then ask AI. You're a curriculum assistant. Help me brainstorm ways to simplify this issue, and then you insert your challenge. That's it. You don't need a full plan, just one win. One thing that helps August you breathe easier. And the 5th thing is say out loud what you are not doing. This one's important. Every June, I'd look around at what other teachers were doing or posting about online and start feeling behind. But here's the truth. You are not responsible for building the perfect year this summer. Write it down. I'm not rewriting all my lesson plans. I'm not building 5 new systems. I'm not trying to impress anyone on Instagram. You're not being lazy, you're being strategic because multi-prep teaching already demands more. This summer, you get to do less and make it count. So if you're staring down June wondering where to start, this is it. Rest first, capture what worked, organize just enough, solve one small problem, and say no to anything that doesn't deserve you. And if you want help solving that one problem, grab my free mini PD, Make AI Your Teaching Assistant. It's a 15-minute walkthrough with simple, ready-to-use prompts to lighten your planning load without adding more to your plate. Or if you're ready to map things out across all your preps, standards, pacing, units, and your real schedule, check out my AI-powered curriculum mapping for busy teachers workshop. It's built specifically for multi-prep teachers who don't have time to waste. Both are linked in the show notes. You don't need to do it all this June. You just need to do what matters most. Until next time.